Good. Good morning, everyone. It took a few seconds to wait for the RTMP thing to kick in. That's just one of the destinations I'm using, is to the Body Soul software, as I've been starting to do regularly, hooking that in. And so I'm sending this out to my YouTube channel as the first one in the line, and then I've got my Facebook profile, my Facebook page. These are both the Ros Boundy ones. Then the mytimetv.live, which is Facebook as well, and this that's going out to the RTMP connection through to Body Soul app. I'll do a post about that shortly, like later. So it's lovely to see you all here. Good morning to you, Sarah. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. Good morning, Keza. And we've got Kylie. Good morning, Kylie. Lovely to have you here. No sound. It should be sound now. It wasn't to start with. I muted because I was clicking a lot of buttons and probably picking my nose and chatting to myself. I don't know. Good morning, Rena. Yeah, you can hear me. I can see that you've put that one up, so that's good. And Kim, good morning. Hope you've had a good time of rest as well. So yes, Happy New Year. It is a new year. It's the second day of the new year, and a day late, that doesn't matter. It's the energy of the flow. It's being in the flow of the energy too, isn't it? So yeah. And Keza, that's better. Yeah, I didn't start talking until I actually had the unmute button kicked in, so I don't know what happened there. It's all okay. It's all okay. We're here. I'm Ros Boundy, a psychic medium this morning, today, as I have done for nearly every day the year last year, the year before, and the one before that. I was only just thinking of how we can move into habits. I suppose it is, but it's not a habit as such. It's a choice that I love to share with you each morning when I can, which has been most of the time. There's only been those few instances with a hand that's been funky through last year, and still is actually. I went to do some sewing, cutting out the paper pattern at the moment, and it's just anyway. It will get there. It will come to being 100% usable and good. It's just not right at the moment. Hey, it takes time to repair our body too, and all that involves, is involved with that. What's the physical rehabilitation? What's that called? The rehab part of it anyway. With after being even just plain sick, the body needs rest and being able to repair, refresh, renew itself. So give it plenty of water, all that stuff. And especially these hot days that we've got, though this morning it is looking overcast here in Port Elliot, and it is coming up with being around about the 20 compared to yesterday's 37 near 40 type degrees. It's just so all over the place, isn't it? Is it like that with you in the world, wherever you are? Because I have noticed, good evening, Michelle. So you're somewhere over the other side of the world by the evening. So I just can't quite remember where, or are you new? It's just so many different things to think of. A birthday. Oh, that would have been fun. Birthing a baby on the first of the year. Interesting. Yeah. Happy birthday to your son for yesterday then. Nottingham. That's it. UK. Yeah. I don't know that I have then seen where you're from. Lovely to have you here and welcome. So we're going to get into the card reading. Just remember, this is a general card spread reading. It's not for individual card pulls or readings. This is you tuning into your spiritual senses. Connect with your intuition, your psychic abilities, your guides, your angels, your guardian, the archangels, all those, or whoever it is that you connect with, your God, in whatever sense that you're going to use. As you hear, listen, know that inner knowing sometimes of what the cards are giving you as a message, okay? I can only interpret my way, in my intuitive senses, what connection I have in what I see and feel. It might trigger something for you to be able to know, oh, that's saying that to me, or that, Or you might even get something that smells, a perfume, or something that that wafts across your peripheral vision, whatever way you open up your senses to receiving those messages. And thank you from Michelle. Yeah. Oh, look, I love to see the new faces and avatars that are here. So always supposed to get to 20 today in Sydney as well. How come you haven't got the heat wave we had yesterday? Oh, it was getting a bit warm. Good morning, Shaz. Lovely to have you here. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully feeling in better headset today. You know what I mean with that one. And you woke this morning with the sound of birds and the train noise. Oh, the train noise of the Corellas. See, here I actually do get that train noise. 5:30 is a bit early, but that's what birds do. They own the natural realm of Mother Nature, don't they? How can we control that? I love it. I do love the sounds of birds and everything that we can, appreciate. Good morning, Tracy. Lovely to have you here too. Now, I am going to switch over to the cards, so tune in, and here we go. On the weekends, I do choose the different sets, some of the different decks that I've got of LENORMAND. And we do have that one little ring in right in the centre, and that is one of these. I just shuffled and picked one of the numbers work numerology cards. I've decided I do want to practice a little more with these. And it's a very interesting deck, a different way of using numerology. I quite like it, actually. So we'll get started on that. And there you go. Yes, I'd forgotten. That's the technique that I use too, Shaz, is the using Reiki to protect areas of your home and your gardens or whatever. You do tighten it up with the Reiki, and I tighten up my boundaries too, where the Corellas don't tend to see my trees. They park elsewhere. Oh, good morning, Lily. You just popped in so I can put that up on the screen before I start the reading. Wonderful. Lovely to have you here too. And good rising to you, Lily. Beautiful. Now, I will start now this deck with the numbers work. Because I'm still feel very new at numerology, I am going to read this one out. So the core energy, what we're going to have as the focus for the day. That's why I put this one here. It is idealism. So it's almost is like resolutions. Being the number 9 card, it is an ending in a form. But what the key phrase for the number 9s in this book is in the guidebook. It says, I serve. So the 9 is a key of I serve. But for me, my understanding with numerology is that sequence of numbers as we're moving through. It does create that story, and we're on the ending of a particular task, story, or serving of some form in this one. So being the idealism card, it is we've created what we have here in our this is our realm, the mountains that we've got there. It's hold on to the faith in self as personal values and beliefs lead to fulfillment. So it's our ideals being fulfilled and completed. So even as personal limits are acknowledged, hope remains. So we're still going to be able to get moving forward on what is next. So guard against the sense of failure. Sometimes that can set in because we have completed a year in 2021, and probably there is a sense of, God, I didn't get that done yet and that done and etc. But keep moving it forward, because they are just life experiences that we are learning from each and every time. So all experiences are the life lessons, and that's what this is letting us know. We might have our ideals and our idealism, but that's just part of the guidance that we have as we're moving along our pathway in life. And we've created all sorts of little journeys in that position of being, it is the centre of our life, is our journey, isn't it? So I like that. It's a nice nice one to start with as far as that 9 goes. And oh, hi Rachel, lovely to see you here. Another UK person. So sorry you missed the beginning, but hey, that's all right. Happy New Year to everyone. I've only just started, Rachel, so it's not too much that you've missed. it is that sense of idealism, the numerology one. Just, you know, you just need to go back and watch the replay a little bit to catch what that one is. It really is setting our goals. It's keeping our own focus to our journey, our pathway, and all those lessons it's going to bring us into the future, as well as what has been our previous year last year, being that 9 is that completion of. So, and serving others. But also we need to remember we do need to serve our purposes as well in that journey, in that pathway. Now, what we've got here in our, and I'm just going to move this out the way a bit. I just noticed that's just a little bit big today, so I'm putting that there in the way that my layout is. Whoops, just probably a little bit too small. This is what I like about the eCam. It does bring forward the ability to shift things around as I'm on the go. Now, closest to me, and this is just a little bit later in the day, but all up, this is really just the energies that's going to be around us in the day on that journey that we're traveling. So the cards that I actually laid down first were these. It's the communication with the birds, and it's the young man, or the man, the gentleman, whichever way we look at that. And that is the more Eastern styling of the gentleman. So he's actually relaxed and confident in himself, in what he and who he is and what he's doing. He's completed some tasks and having the time to relax and rest. And that's part of what I think, as far as a completion goes, you know, with the 9 card, that we're looking at that. Spend some time to actually relax, rest, and enjoy time with others around you, because this communication card, I am feeling that relaxed, getting along with people sensation, that feeling of just enjoying connecting with people. Look, if you can't in the one-to-one because you might have COVID and being restricted and all sorts of things, maybe it's via this type of method. It's the FaceTiming, it's the connecting via a video call, or even just a phone call. Doesn't have to be where you can see the other person. I happen to like this way of doing the communication. I really like to see who I'm talking to. So our technology, the way we have it, and we can call people via, you know, our mobile phones and see each other, I think it's absolutely wonderful to a degree. Sometimes it makes it less easy to ignore them because we have that instant access. In years gone by, if you just couldn't make it to the phone, you didn't, and the person would ring back if it was important, and you'd hear them, you know, that chat. It's interesting how much and how well our technology has changed up, that we can have wonderful conversations and not feel as if we've missed out on too much. So I just feel, you know, that energy of, it's what's convenient for you, what's going to fit into your day, what way do you want things to work for you, and communicate that. Really get together and say so. And it could be visiting friends like Shaz, you're going to be doing today. You're visiting friends in Middleton as they holiday there. I presume that's what you meant, as the holiday, as they holiday there. It's wonderful to be able to catch up, especially in person. So that really is bringing a great reminder to us to rest, relax, and enjoy the friendships and ways that we can communicate today. What we've got up here is the heart and the sun. So it's really bringing the emphasis into being and doing from our heart space, and with those who we love, you know, friends and family, and all that really shines a light on what is our purpose in life, you know, bringing that strength in, because the sun is above the man, which is the more masculine of energies, if you're looking at that level of vibration, because the sun, Ra, yang energy is the masculine. I'm just going to say vibration, frequencies. It is the strength in it, because as you know, when you're standing out in the sun on a hot day, it can be so strong. You've just got to move away out of it. It's the strength of it. if you do that in the moonlight, and that more gentle, feminine, nurturing energy, it's not that same level of power in its intensity and strength, if you get what I mean. So what we've got there is that really beautiful, strong, shining energy of love, unconditional love, and that we can express through our day-to-day. Being ourselves, it's us who we need to be loving first, so that we recognise that is lovable within, and being able to then be that you that others recognise and are attracted, but it's not for that purpose. It's just the being you and loving that self is what I'm feeling with this. So, you know, spending that time in the rest, maybe you need to meditate on that. And it's just a beautiful energy. As you see this heart card, we've actually got in the playing card, you know, the symbol right in the middle here, we actually have that is a heart suit as well. And we've got the man being the heart suit. He's the, well, I'm assuming that's the Ace of Hearts. I haven't got my plain deck out, so I can't look it up. Because with the gilded, it's actually got it's got whether it's the King, Jack, all that sort of stuff. Interesting, isn't it? Beautiful hearts and diamonds in this. So it really is finding the gems within how we are serving today, serving others, serving ourselves to be the best us. Because honestly, we've got, it's the new moon tomorrow. Yeah, wonderful. That's good to know. Thanks. Because it does complete part of the cycle, because we go from, well, do you go from new moon to new moon, or full moon to full moon? Or is it each of those cusps? One or other of, whether it's waxing or waning. Interesting, because the moon cycle is a cycle, it's a circle. The same as the way that the sun, we go round our sun in a cycle, a circle, and all that. So, yeah, so thank you, Keza. Yes, they are such a beautiful set of cards. The deck itself is beautiful. The cards that we've been presented with this morning are beautiful. I love that one, you know, that communication opportunity that we're having given to us. We have that each and every day, but what the cards are actually giving us is something as our focus to be able to bring in the energy with more, well, the sun strength there, with on those relationships, on our heart space, and chatting with each other, getting along with each other, communicating and having fun. You know, it's just enjoying what life is, understanding how that unconditional love sits in our life and grows us to being even better and better at being me, being you, that type of thing. So thank you, each and every one of you, for being here this morning, and wishing everyone a magnificent day. Thank you, Rena. That's lovely. Thank you, thank you. And from Keza, wonderful wishes as well. Thank you. And Shaz, it's nice to see the bamboo behind me today. Yeah, I think yesterday it was starting to get a wee bit on the warm side in the window, so I parked it back where it likes to sit. And it is, some of the yellow, the leaves are going a bit yellow, so I need to actually give it a bit of, I don't know, food off, food, I suppose. What do you give a lucky bamboo, or whatever that, what is it called? Happy bamboo? Lucky bamboo? I'll have to look at the label again if I can find it. Yes, it's growing and growing. So I love it. It's a lovely plant. And thank you to my mother and father, or mum and dad. Mum and dad had it in their home when they first moved into their unit back in Meningie, and I was a lucky recipient as it was passed on to me as I moved back here. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, thank you. And from Rachel, thank you so much. And everyone, have a great night, or the day for us. Yes, for all who are wherever you are, a great night, evening, day, morning. Timelessness really is the essence, isn't it? And experiencing being you, being present in being you, and, you know, all that you can be, all that you can be. The possibilities are endless. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thank you, Kim, and from Sarah, thank you, everyone, too. And have a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you. Today is a Sunday. It doesn't make a great deal of difference which day it is, really. I might pop back in and do a few little impromptu readings. Just keep an eye out. Click if you're on YouTube, click the subscribe and that little notification button. Here in Facebook, you'd probably know where to do the notifications if you want to know when I'm live again, by whichever of those three locations, whether it's my profile, whether it's my page, or whether it's My Time TV. You'll know what buttons to press now. And with the Body Soul app, I will write up fairly soon, shortly, a little link that's got a link to finding the Body Soul app for your phones or your mobile devices. It is free to use. There are paid pages, groups, etc. within it, but there are a lot of those little groups within it that are free to access and say hello. Okay, bye for now, everyone. And just on that, bye. Keep being the best you that you can be. I'm just going to stop the Body Soul one first, and then I'm saying bye for now.